Hi and welcome to Knitwell Motorhomes. I'm Andy and today I've got something which is a bit of a rarity to show you, a brand new model. Now I say a brand new model, there are similarities with the previous model which you'll see when we go inside, but it's rare that we get something brand new to be able to show you. This is the Auto Sleeper KB635 Active. Now it has got 4 travel seats. It can have 4 berths. Again, we'll go more into that in detail when we go inside. It's 6.36 metres and it's a 3.5 tonne unit, so you can drive it on a standard driving licence. So what's so different about it? Well, for a start off, you can have it with a pop-top roof. And it's a lot more modern than your previous sleepers in the way that it's actually presented, which again, you can see we've got these green graphics on the outside and like this carbon fibre finish on the graphics. It looks stunning in the white. Other colours are available, very much down the Fiat route. What sort of grey would you like? It's a 140 auto. For the vast majority of people, 140 is more than enough. Yeah, first impressions. I like it. So we're going to have a little wander around and see what we've got on the outside and see where it differs to other sleepers. Or does it? Well, let's find out. So to start off with, we still have our Fiat alloy wheels. It's on the new Series 2 Fiat chassis, so again, very similar in that respect. I do like the clash on the colours. Some people might not, but for me, I think that's great because again, it just gives you that boldness when you've got the black against the white. And again, I think the green along the sides works absolutely fantastically. We still have the underslung gas tank, which you would expect on any sleeper's van conversion, which is, again, is great because it's not taking space out your storage. It's 25 litres, it's completely underslung. Now, the beauty with that is you've got about 20 litres for gas and 5 litres for expansion. And for a lot of people, especially if you're plugged in at the mains a lot of the time, the gas can last you years. If you're wondering how much gas have I got in my system, well, that's not a problem. We have a gauge just here. Now, once you turn your ignition on, that will show you how much gas you've actually got in there. So you're always on top of exactly what you've got. We have our fresh water filters there. And there you can pop in your Acheron. Electric hookup. We still have the flush fitting windows at the sides. We have your Truman Neo heating system as well, which again means you've got constant hot water. It's a gas and electric system again, electric if you're plugged into the mains, but it's got a very clever way of heating the water along the route. So it's not like your normal boiler where you've got 10 litres of water, somebody has a shower, and then the next poor soul has to freeze or they have to wait until it warms up. No, not with this bad boy. You've got constant hot water, which is fantastic. At the rear, we have the reversing camera. We also have storage underneath the bed. Now, as I said, you might notice similarities with a previous model. There are 3 vans in the active range at this precise moment in time. This one you'll see is loosely based on the Kingham. So you still have this fixed bed in the back. Now, the great thing with that, we'll see more inside, but you've got good storage. You can get to underneath here. You can unclip this if you've got bigger, bulkier things that you need to put in as well. And of course, we've got access to your cassette toilet just down there. Gas barbecue points, just there. And of course, we have the large awning light just here. Electric step to the habitation area. And something that you might not be expecting, a habitation door fly screen. Now, I've lost count of the amount of times that people have said to me in the past, sleepers are great, but why do they not put habitation door fly screen? There you have. I can't remember if I said it, but I'm going to say it again. We've also got a barbecue point just here. So, again, how does it differ to the main sleepers brand when it comes to specification? It's pretty much all there at the moment, isn't it? Let's take a look inside. So the first thing I want to go into is the 3 packs on here. Very much as you'll find on the main sleepers range when it comes to the van conversions. Now, so I've got this piece of paper because there's a lot of specification and I like to think I can remember a lot, but I can't remember everything. And I don't want to miss anything out. So you've got your 3 packs, exactly the same. You've got your premium pack, your comfort pack, and you've got your tech pack. Now, in your premium pack, you've got your alloy wheels, your reversing camera, your cab air conditioning, cruise control, sat nav. I'll go through the media system in a moment. You've also got the tracker system built in where you just have to pay the subscription charges, and of course you've got the 7-inch radio, which again, that's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but I'll go through it in more detail in a moment. That's your premium pack. Your comfort pack, you've got a couple of Skasher cushions, you've got your Remis cab lines all throughout the front, you've got the fly screen on the habitation door. On the other models you can get it on the back door as well. We also have your carpets throughout, and of course you've got fresh and waste water tank blankets fitted. Also you have wheel arse insulation blankets. So again, from a winterization perspective, this thing's pretty much top notch. Then we have your tech pack. So your tech pack will give you your 100-watt solar panel. It'll give you external barbecue point. It gives you your Wi-Fi antenna and router. And it also gives you your 100 amp hour lithium battery. So again, it's exceptionally well spec'd. But you do have options that you don't necessarily have with the main range. So as an example, we have the pop top roof. Also, again, this one's in white, but you do have paint options, whereas we've already said you can have different types of grey. Yeah, I mean, specification-wise, it's exceptionally well spec'd. A couple of differences from the main range, but again, I like that because it gives you the choice, so you can put your money into what works for you. So let's have a look at the cab. Obviously, the first thing you see is the upholstery, which is a lot more modern. You've got the grey, but with this green piping, which, again, I think is absolutely fantastic. It looks a lot younger. It feels the part. Again, the seats, the captain's seats, both swivel and become part of your half dinette, which, again, is something new because we have got the genuine Ford travel seats. As we've already said, we've got the full Remis cab lines. We've got your steering wheel controls here. We've got your cruise control. We've got electric mirrors, we've got electric windows. Just down here, of course, as we've already said, you've got your indicator there to see how much LPG you have in your tank. 8-speed automatic gearbox. Your media centre, which I'll show you a little bit more in a second. The 2 large cup holders, which again, if you're on a long journey, is fantastic. Now, something you might not expect just here. That one is your heated front screen, which again is quite surprising. A lot of vans haven't got that. We've got your hazards, we've got your traction plus and your hill descent. Again, great if you're on muddy campsites or if you're going down very steep hills. Again, what you would expect, we've got passenger and driver airbags. Yeah, does everything it's supposed to do. Now, when we come more into the media centre, just below, of course, we've got your cab aircon. But I like this. It's a very easy system to use. Now, as I said, it's Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. That's absolutely fine and does everything you would expect that sort of system to do. But you've also got your nav just here. And again, the beauty with the nav system is you can put in all the details of your particular vehicle. So again, it shouldn't take you down roads that you don't want to go down. The dinette is very, very comfortable. Now, sleepers are obviously known more for making the vast majority of their vans 2-berth 2 travel. So to be giving us the extra 2 travel seats is quite a luxury. And again, it gives you options. And as we've said in many videos before, the more options you've got, the more likely the van is to work for you. It's very, very comfortable to start off with. You've got this half dinette just here. You have an extender on the table. So again, everybody can eat very easily, and again it becomes very sociable. So just drop the catch down there, there we go, lock that back round. Now also this table can come out and you can again just drop it out to the back. So if you don't want it there, you just press the 2 clips on here and you literally physically take it out. Now you will see that the table leg folds in half, or you can just completely undo it and take it off. So that just literally locks in, just keeps it nice and tight. But we don't want to take that away at the moment. We want the table there. But while I actually have got it out, you will also see that we've got a double USB just here, and we've got a 230-volt plug socket. So we'll just pop that back on the wall, push the clips up, and then that'll be nice and sturdy and won't move around. Now, we've got good storage up above the cab just here, and in there we have a ladder, which again we'll come to more in a moment. You've got 2 storage cupboards just above the half dinette, and what's nice is we've got extra storage underneath here. Now if I just take this seat cover off, you'll see that actually folds up really nicely, and there's good storage in there. You can never have enough storage. I really can't say that enough. The more you've got, the better it is. Now, underneath here, which you're not going to be able to see very well, but you've just got your 12-volt controls down there. So again, it's your Sergeant control panel. Main controls up here, but all your fiddly bits just down there. So the kitchen, like all auto sleepers, it does come incredibly well spec'd. So to start off with, of course, we've got your pull-up tower just here for your plug sockets. It's a good sized usable sink. And again, a lot of thoughts put in the fact of that you've still got your 3 gas hobs over here. Oven grill underneath, heat shield just there for when you're using the grill so you don't end up melting all your controls. Just remember to pop that back in when you're done so you don't walk past it and rip your trousers. From a storage perspective, I mean, there's acres underneath there, and with it being a sleeper, you've got gas drop holes underneath the gas appliances as well. So from a safety aspect, if you were to have a gas leak, gas is heavier than air, it's going to drop down, it's going to go underneath the van and it's going to disperse. So again, a lot more safer. We've got good storage in these 2 large cupboards just here as well. Work surface, well, not a problem, we've got extra. So just here, we press that and that pops out. So we've got more work surface and just lock it back in, just there. Your fridge, it's a compressor fridge, and we can open it from this way if we fancy having a beer in bed. Or this way, if we fancy doing something in the kitchen. Now, on this side as well, we have wardrobe space just here. Good storage area underneath. And in this side, we've got another big wardrobe. So again, loads and loads of space there. More storage up above as well. Yeah, I mean, again, not quite as much specification as you would get in the main range, but it's not far off it. All works well, doesn't it? So this is where fans of the Kingham will really notice this van. We still have your vanity suite over here. So we've got the nice lit up mirror, touch sensitive light above. And it would not be a sleeper without our 4 cut glass crystal goblets just here and room for a couple of nice bottles of wine just there as well. We also have good storage underneath. And underneath here, we have a double USB again. Now, the bed is a proper double. Now, I'm not the tallest, and I'm going to do this because I've got coverings on the bed and my shoes are clean. But I just want to give you an idea of how much space you've actually got. And if I go on the short side, now grant you, I'm only 5'6". Now, with my head right at the top, you can see that there's still a good few inches down at the bottom. And again, somebody on the other side, well, I mean, you've just got acres of room. So there's loads and loads of space when it comes to the bed itself. We've also got, just up there, Wi-Fi router. And again, lots and lots of storage and excellent lighting. Now, the other thing with this bed, which is great, is the fact of that, as I've already said, you've got loads of storage underneath it. Where it's clever is we can just unattach this piece here, slide that round. I mean, that's fantastic, isn't it? It really opens the whole thing up. So for argument's sake, a lot of fixed beds, you have an issue if you wanted to go, I don't know, pick up a chest of drawers or a wardrobe or something. But you've got loads of space in here that you can use if you need to. So yeah, it works very well. Now this just clips off at the back over here as well. I'm not going to worry about it too much at the moment, but slide that there, lock that in. You can see it's locked out the way. Now, the reason that we can do what we can do in here is because we haven't got the bathroom sitting in the centre of the van. Now, that usually leads to a bulkhead, which means you get a lot less space. The beauty with having the bed on the side is quite simple. Having the washroom just here, yes, it's compact, but the fact of the matter is most motorhomes in van conversion, guys, have compact bathrooms. But it means having the bed by the side of it opens up so much more space. Now, it is compact, but it's usable. I mean, the fact of the matter is, again, nice and comfortable there. You've still got your shower, you've still got your wash basin, you've still got your mirror. You've also just got your storage just up there and your towel rail. You've got the mushroom vent above, touch sensitive lighting on the roof. And it then comes down to how often are you using it? Because the reality of the situation is 99 times out of 100, most people use the site facilities, and when they're not, they might have the occasional shower or they'll have a wash. It's big enough for the vast majority of people out there. But you're not giving space over to something that you're not using that often and taking more important space out of another area of the van. It's something that's worked for the Kingham for years and years and years, and people still love it. It still works, and I still love it. Now, as we've already said, options are the key in any motorhome. And as we've also said, this is a genuine 4 travel seat, but with the pop top, it is a genuine 4 berth. Now, we've ordered this one with the pop top because, again, it's just a great family layout. Now, the great thing with the pop top is if you imagine, because I'm going to pop that up in a second, when you've got the kids up there, they've gone to bed early, well, you've not lost any of your living space down underneath. So you're not compromising yourself, and that's a problem that you do tend to find with a lot of van conversions. Now, as you can see, I've already set the ladder up, so we'll pop the roof and so you can see what that looks like. Now, from a safety perspective, there's 4 catches on there as well, so you haven't got to worry about it popping up while you're driving away. That has got to be the most sturdy roof I have ever seen in a pop-top camper. Lovely. Now, don't worry, as you've already seen, you have got a full canvas lining that goes around the roof, and it is a thick canvas. But it can also be taken off, so again, if you did have it damaged, or again, if it needed cleaning up, you can take the thing off. The reason we took it off is not for that reason. We just want to show you the space that you've actually got up here. Now, we've got 2 reading lights here, and you've still got your main hecky. Now, that's great because when the roof is down, you don't lose the natural light over your dinette. Double USB just in here. And again, this structure is the strongest thing that I've actually seen on a pop-top camper before. Proper mattress, and it's actually sprung. So again, it's a proper night's sleep. You've got 2 genuine double beds. You've also got this piece of material here that will lock up to stop anybody from falling out in the middle of the night, so they don't end up toppling down onto your dinette. It is very, very spacious. Now, as I've said in the past, I'm not the tallest, but you can see that you can get 2 adults up here very comfortably. It's not a compromise. And again, if you think of the summer that we had last year, I mean, you imagine just taking this roof off and just lying up here. I really can't think of anything much better than that. Yeah, impressive, very impressive. Okay, now we've got the canvas back in place, you can see that we've got the 2 side windows, one at the front, and of course we've got the hecky above. Now, the beauty of this is once you've opened these up, you get a lot of natural light. And again, on a hot summer's day, it would be fantastic to sleep up here. You get a lot of air flow through, but again, the insects can't get in because you've got the meshing. When you do want to fold it all up and seal it in, and again, you've got the blind on the hickey as well as the fly screen. Yeah, I mean, again, you can see that the canvas is very tough. It's well put together. And again, the framework, like I say, absolutely phenomenal, really impressive. So, we've seen what it looks like. Well, how does it drive? Well, it's got the 140 auto engine, and to be perfectly honest with you, the gear shifting is very, very smooth. The steering's light, but it's very responsive. The seats are exceptionally comfortable. I mean, it is the sort of thing you can drive for long periods of time in. I mean, as we all know, with a van conversion, you're sat up more elevated, so you get a far better view of the road, and that there's no real overhang on the back of the vehicle. So again, it's not like you're having to go exceptionally wide into corners. It's an easy drive, is probably the best way to describe it. Now, the 140 is really nice. It is a very, very torquey unit, you know. It is as responsive as it is driving along a flat road going down the motorway as it is going up hills. I think the main thing is that because the drive is so easy and the gear change is so smooth, It's not a tiring drive. It's something that you could drive for a good few hours. And of course, don't forget, we've got room down here for 2 large cups of coffee to keep you nice and awake. Yeah, it does what you want it to do. And we've got the toys, we've got the cruise control, we've got the auto stop start. You've got a lovely media center there, which has got the nav built in. And as I've already said, it's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. What more do you want? So, what do we think? It's exceptionally well specified, like you'd expect with all auto sleepers. But if a criticism's been levelled at sleepers in the past, it's that they've been quite old-fashioned in a lot of respects. This really isn't. It's taken the best of one of the best models that they actually do, which again is the Kingham with the fixed bed in the rear. And it's brought it to life. Yeah, I mean, the graphics, the fact that you could take an extra 2 people with you. Don't get me wrong, this is taking nothing against the Kingham, because I love the side settee, and for 2 people it works exceptionally well. But this is just evolving, I suppose, is probably the best way you could describe it. It's taking the Kingham, which was very fixed in what it does and does it exceptionally well, and bringing it to a new audience. And you can see a lot more younger people loving the style of this, and the fact that it gives you the flexibility with the option of the pop-top bed, with the graphics, with the, again, the grey upholstery with that green piping and lining. Yeah, I love it. What's more to say? Thank you for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed the video, and really hope you've enjoyed the van. And if it is something that works for you, well, give us a call, because hopefully we might have one. But I think these things might be quite popular. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.